It's cold out there.
I know, what are we doing today?
We're going out, turning right, chucking you over the side. You're going to get absolute sack full of scallops because your camera's going to flood. And we're going to be in the cafe by 11 o'clock, hopefully.
Oh, lovely. One long one then, yeah?
Oh, no, you can have two short ones, whatever you want. You know.
Okay.
Basically, fill the sack up and then come up, okay?
Okay. Then fill the other sack up and come back up again?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Good plan.
Yeah, good plan.
And Matt might be one filling sacks up.
Huh?
Said you might be one filling sacks up.
Oh, of what? Oh, scallops.
Scallop, yeah.
Don't forget, look out for some cannibals, eh?
Yeah.
They'll be nicely packed up in a bag with a lift bag and
Just out there.
just add air. Maybe another lift bag.
Welcome back to Bailiwick of Guernsey Shipwrecks. I'm JP Fallais and this is a channel where you follow us on a dive. We have dropped in south of Castle Corner and we're heading in a southerly direction around about 20-25 metres. As you see, we just went over where the shark was. We call it the trench, but it's basically the trench where the power cable run into the island. We've seen it before, so we're not going to cover that too much of that. And also some of this wreckage from the Beaufort. Just have a little look in there because normally I see a lobster. None today. So far we've picked up a plastic knife and a couple of small scallops. There's not many around here, to be honest, because it has been hammered lately by Matt. These are just about over the minimum legal size limit. The only horrible thing so far has been my line back to the surface. So there's quite a bit of swell on the surface and it keeps pulling my line up and down. To be honest, it is a little bit slack, so I better tighten it up. I missed a scallop then, did you see that? Can't believe I missed that. Because I was too busy reeling up. And another just then. See, the tide's going quick and sometimes the camera sees stuff which I don't. We do still have plenty of dogfish around at the moment, but they almost seem to be around all year now. Where it used to be, they used to come into the shallows, but every 10-15 metres I swim I see another set, because they seem to be together at the moment breeding. There we go, rest of my case, there's another one. And if you're new to the channel, these are dogfish, or they're actually cat sharks, but they got loads of different names. Starting to get some decent amount of scallops now. What I try and do is I try and get a minimum of 2 dozen now for Keeney. You know, I don't want to mess around. Plus he pays for everything, so he pays for the boat and all the other stuff, the diesel. All we do is we get to go out on the boat and we get to leave him some scallops at the end. We could take what we want home as well, but to be honest, with me, I can only eat 6 scallops a month. They're just so rich. And the female spider crabs also, they're just starting to come in. Been chatting to the fishermen and they're starting to climb the south coast cliffs, underwater obviously, not above, so don't go down the south coast of Guernsey expecting to see spider crabs climbing up the cliff, because they won't. They are underneath the water. Basically what you see on the south of Guernsey, it replicates itself underwater, and the same on the east coast where we are now. So these ones are very close to the minimum size. If they are the minimum size, we always gauge them and just chuck them back. It's no issue for us because we're just going to dive next week and get them back again. So it doesn't make sense taking undersized scallops. One, it's against the law, and two, we can just get them again next week anyway. And the enjoyment for us is actually looking for them. So you see here, this is what I'm doing. You can't see me on the camera, my head's always moving around, skating around looking for scallops. Try and keep the camera steady, because if I'd done this with the camera I'm sure you'd get seasick. Each time I dive I see different things, and today it seems to be these mass crabs. You can see them here, they're so quick at burying themselves. I'm trying to hold myself against the tide, but it's just so strong, it's moving the camera all over the place. Bit of macro footage there. They're pretty cool crabs, to be honest. Little furry things. This is how they prevent themselves from getting washed away in the tide. They bury themselves. Can hold myself against this tide, I'll give you a nice close up with a macro of this sea cucumber. So this is a cotton spinner sea cucumber, and this is the head end. Just try and get myself positioned a little better. So this is the head end. And this is the back end. Try and guess how I know that's the back end. There's these little sand pellets, and you can see they leave a little journey all over the reef. I think you can guess what that is. And that's basically what it does. It's a like an earthworm, in one end, out the other. There's also some really nice soft corals here as well. Unfortunately, I can't film it because the tide is trying to rip me backwards. Another little close-up of their sea cucumber. They're called cotton spinners because if they feel like they're going to get eaten, they spin a load of like cotton threads out the back end, and basically it's their internal organs. So tend not to touch them because why would you want to if it's going to start squirting all its internal organs out of its back end. We better go because my tide, the buff is pulling me through the tide and I'm getting yanked through this reef. I think a few divers hate actually this happening to them when they get dragged up and over the top of a reef. As long as it doesn't drag me up really shallow, it doesn't bother me. I like to be in between the seaweed. Sometimes you get to see some decent bass and wrasse hidden inside this seaweed. Do you think I'd done 2 dozen? I'm unsure. I think I might have just about done it though. Slim pickings today. Matt's done a few.
Yeah, still
How many did you have?
93.
93, that's pretty poor, eh?
It is poor, yeah.
25?
Where's the anchor? 25.
Looks like I'm in 3rd place then.
Where's the anchor?
I don't know, it's we dived around here somewhere.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah. Richard probably knows where the anchor is.
Couple with things under the water, you can't see it from the surface. Do you know
Nope.
where the anchor is, Richard?
About here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was it a big anchor?
Yeah,
Big
huge one.
anchor, yeah.
Wouldn't mind filming that
And
one.
there's a big hole near far from it where they blew a mine up.
Oh, is it?
What,
Oh.
bigger than the one on fluoride?
Yeah, well that was 50 years ago. Bill Osier had it, I think.
A big
Fair
bomb.
old landslip over there, just in front of us there.
Yeah, there's a road that runs across there, isn't there?
Yeah, just beyond the wall.
Oh yeah, that's the wall there, look, there's,
We'll be able to
you
dive
see
on
the
that house in a
foundations.
few years.
Oh well, coming soon. New wreck site. Shouldn't joke about that really. I feel really bad if something happened to that tonight.
The thing is, they'll eventually, those houses will be uninsurable.
They're within 200 metres of the sea, but they're not going to flood.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's blocked off now, I don't think you can get down that beach.
200 metres? Well, not upwards. That.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a cave over there, look. A man-made cave by the looks of it.
Right here.
Don't think I've ever been in there.
Storage,
There's
I
a
suppose.
building. There's a building edge as well. Eh?
Yeah, it's like it's an arch, look.
There's a building.
Oh yeah, the
edge.
edge of a building.
Well, there's an arch there.
Yeah,
oh
the
yeah,
arch.
oh sorry, yeah.
Swim ashore and take a look in there. Can I do that, Richard? Can I swim ashore and have a look inside that cave?
Sorry?
Can I swim ashore and go and have a look inside that cave?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. We'll do that. Anyone else coming? I knew it'd say no. Swimming? I don't
I'm
swim.
thinking about it.
Come on, Paul, come with me.
I might be a little way out when you come out off the beach.
That'll be alright. Who's coming for a swim?
How close can you
I've never been in there, so I'll have a little look. Yeah. Right, let's sort these scallops out very quickly. I don't think it's going to take me long. 25 for me.
I know you're not having some time to put it pots down.
How many did Paul get, Matt?
How many did you have, Bob?
How many did you get?
25.
Oh! Joint second place. Joint second place. I had to throw 3 back. probably could walk it. You're not touching now. Matt's struggling.
Come on, let's go.
It looks like a seal.
Look at that, big lintel. Slippy. Got a fixing in it as well, look, the steel thing. One there, and one in the water over there. And there's Richard waiting for us. Let's go and check out the... Ah! Really? These are dressed stones, these, look. Dressed, squared up. So there's a couple. Let's go and take a look over there. Yeah, found the toilet. This one as well, look. This one's got a marking in it. You haven't bought no toilet roll. Only joking. That one's another one, look.
That one.
All of them have got stuff in, Matt, look. All of these are stones from like an old pier. That one's got fixing in it.
Yeah, there's holes everywhere.
I reckon this used to be a pier or something, Matt, look.
I think you're right.
I've never ever knew this was here.
Yeah, look at the holes.
All the fixings, yeah. That used to have a railing in it or a chain or something. There's lead in it as well. This wasn't a harbour for when they built Fort George, surely.
Oh, look, it's a little while.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, look. Oh, they've done that to support the cliff. That's got to be to support the cliff face. Give it up.
Yeah,
That's the inside there. Oh, yeah.
You're right. Not going to go onto that bit because it looks a bit sketch.
Yeah, look from up there.
Realised all this was here. Let's go and find where the other two are gone.
Like a lot of ball weight.
Building it.
Yeah, you can see daylight at the back.
Can you?
Yeah.
Probably goes into someone's wine cellar in Fort George.
Probably an old escape chute from the war.
But it's all this. That's a furnace by the looks of it because there's a little door in the front. Look. Do you reckon that's a furnace or
No,
just a...
I mean, could it have been a smoker for landmarks?
Don't know.
Is that
So 41 years old next week and then I've never been in here. And we normally explore everything. What's that? Nah. There's like a tree that's been washed in here. Oh yeah, you can. Look, you can get up the back. No way. Do we dare go up? Oh. Oh, there's a quarry in here, boys. Yeah, looks like it. The way the stone's all been taken out.
Well, you reckon that was a chute?
Maybe. I'm going to go up. Wish me luck. Tell my family I loved them. Don't leave me here. But yeah, look, this is made up, look. That's a wall. And it's an arch that's keyed into it. horrible horizontal crack. That's always a structural. No way, it's like an oasis up here. I can hear there's a waterfall up there as well. It's like Narnia. There it is as well, look. Don't know if it is a quarry, it's just a bit that's been carved out. There's no easy way up. A waterfall. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, it's fairly safe.
Yeah, that arch,
Yeah.
it's a little building, but you can look straight through it.
Oh, cool. Come down and have a look at that.
Yeah, it's very, very slippery.
Yeah, it's a bit mossy up here as well. I'm going to come back down.
Be bloody careful coming down.
Yeah.
Mind you, you have to take
It's easier coming down than going up, apparently. Gravity helps you. Check out that driftwood. How long's that been going around the sea? Oh, looks like it's rusty, but it's not. Some sort of root. Looks like a cherry or something like that. Where's this other building, boys? Where's the other building around the corner? Oh, can you? Through the door? Ah. Cool. Oh, no way. Massive archway, look. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like there was a floor in there at one time. It's all collapsed out now. Ultra sketchy though, look at that, just hanging down. Been a landslide. Not surprised the amount of rain we've had. What's inside there? You can see something in there. Something white. I'm not going any closer than this. I think it's just a football or a buff. But anyway, I'm going to go. Boys are leaving now to go back to see Kine. And I think it's about time I did too. Sorry? Seal! Yeah. Some brown granite lintels.
Yeah.
Look nice in the garden.
A nice seat.
Yeah.
Go on then, Richard. What do you reckon that little place is for? Must be for a reason.
Must be for a reason, but I don't know. Perhaps somebody knows. It's bound to have been recorded somewhere or other. So, I mean, the soldiers from Fort George used to come on the beach, and yes, had to be put there for something.
I think Fort George was 1811, the main house, and they were asking for tenders in the Mercure of August, I think, 1811, to do work, plasterers and stonemasons, but I haven't read anything about that being on the coast. I'll have to ask. What's he doing on my head? It's straight back down after that little surface interval. So we had a little bit of adventure around what we think probably is some sort of magazine for Fort George. Between Fort George and Fort Clarence. Clarence was George's first child, I believe. That's the way they got that name from. So back to the scalloping. And look at this, a handful already. This is a lot better, this position. I think I'm going to do okay here. If this stays up anyway. I think I spoke too early. They're all too small. This one isn't. That's a keeper. I recognise what this is from miles away. This is a road cone. I'm not sure if there's going to be a lobster in here, but these seem to be a honey hole for lobsters. So should we take a look? Can't see an antennae yet. Is there one in there? Nope. Oh well, that's a shame. Nope, definitely not. Oh well, carry on. Not sure what's going on with my macro there. Get that out of the way so we can see what we're doing. Coming up to the end of our second dive now. We're only shallow, but we are running out of time. In fact, we're probably running out of air more than running out of time. Is a medium-sized male. It's always good when you see him like this because you can see that one's got 2 barnacles on, so we know he hasn't shed his shell yet. Probably quite heavy, but I'm not going to take any yet. I normally start taking spider crabs in May. So it probably looked like I've done really well then. 60 bar of air left. Got a little bit of a safety stop to do. Probably looked like I'd done alright then. I'm freezing now. And it's pretty depressing when I look back down at my bag. Actually, I didn't get that many.
Dry sheet flooded. Had fun.
Excuse
Tangled
me.
in a reef.
Mermaid stole my bag, had to chase it for 10 minutes to get it back.
Wrestler.
But the dolphins came along and thought I was some sexy beast. Well, I am, but you know.
4, I was going to say, they must know.
Yeah, no, they must know, mate. They can smell it. Through the dry city as well.
4 mermaids are vegetarians. Oh no, they're pescatarians, aren't they?
These are all the excuses Bird Keeney come out with over the years.
Issue is, he always gets a lot more than all of us.
Yeah, well.
Been there, done
Those
it.
were the days before I got this blooming cough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
won't be long, you'll be back in the water.
Oh, better be. Yeah. I just looked at my computer. It's 32 days I haven't dived. And then when I did dive, it was 1 tank, and I'd done about 30 days before that I hadn't dived. So, not good.
You're not slow on art, are you?
Well, I
You're still
don't know.
young.
I think it's could have to do with the water temperature as well.
Yeah.
I think when hopefully this cough and cold will go.
He hasn't been in the water for 32 days and the boat's never cost him more.
Yeah, well,
I know what you're saying.
you know.
With mine and Paul's measly scallops. So you beat me this time. Let's have a look.
I
how
did
many
150 the other night, so.
Oh, okay, that paid for that night. Paid for Richard to take us out that night. Hey, you still got loads of air left. You gonna do another dive?
Oh, no joke.
Yeah, we come off the
I
bottom
got caught in a bloody reef.
when we're about 60, and we try and get to the surface before it goes into the red. We try. Yeah, he's beating me. I had 12.5 or 18 in new money, and that wind is starting to come across us now at 45 knots. You can see all the reefs here, look, because the tide is screaming that way. Just waiting for Matt now, which is there, and he's very excited. So the old Venus Schnitzel's standing up, so he must be on his way up. Paul, I've done a dive knife on the first dive.
Oh,
I just remembered I got it in my pocket.
it's not my titanium.
It might be your titanium one. Is that Moley's?
No, I think that's moles.
Oh, it's broken, that's why, look.
Oh, that's why someone dumped it.
I'll have it. It'd be a good shocking knife.
They were probably just about handle my scallops.
Bathroom.
Yeah, there's a queue for the bathroom, Matt.
What's the queue for the bathroom?
Hey, hang on, didn't you go for a wee before?
Yeah, once I didn't finish.
You're getting old. And you had a wee before, you're getting old.
I just drink too much.
Thanks for coming along on another one. That was a nice Saturday. We even had an adventure. 1 minute it's really windy, next thing it's really sunny, then it's raining, then it's squally. This is proper Guernsey weather, this. I'm just heading in time because the top of the sea is starting to go white. Nah, not happening.